This is a quick tutorial on how to program the K100 Programmable display in timer mode. Begin by connecting the K100 to Pro Editor using the Pro Converter Kit and following the diagram in the manual. Once connected, select the timer tile. First thing we will change is the count. That is the duration of the timer that you will be setting. For this example, we will use 20 seconds. Just make sure the units are seconds and count down. You can also enable or disable auto restart, which would reset the timer once it is completed. In timer mode, you can also use a bar graph on the display. By selecting display bar graph, there are additional settings for bar graph only, display slim bar graph, which is a single row of LEDs, and display level as time, which would show it in hours and minutes format. For this example, we will not be using a bar graph. The data label is the field that will be shown before the actual timer value. This will remain static and stay there throughout the whole timer. Again, for this demonstration, I'm going to leave this blank. The value label will come after the timer value, and we will leave it as an S for seconds. Decimal places can be selected from 0 to 3 decimal places. We will choose 1 for this. You can set each of the 4 unique thresholds with a unique animation, color, and display text. For this, we'll leave the display text blank for each of these, and that will allow the timer value to be shown. Please note that any display text entered will supersede the actual timer value. For this demonstration, we will go into the advanced settings and enable repeat display value. This will allow the actual timer value to be multiplied around the entire display to increase the visibility. This will automatically scale based on the size of that timer value to the maximum number of full repetitions possible. Once you've selected this, please write the settings to the device. This is the basics for programming the K100 Programmable display in timer mode. For more information, please reach out to Banner Engineering.